Alright guys, this is, I just showered. I reuse shorts generally at least a couple days, but changed shirts, so this is going to be art time with Jordan. I'm Jordan, by the way. Okay. First. Yeah, the Sharpie's running out of ink. I'm gonna need something new soon. Sharpie's running out of ink. I'm gonna need something new soon. I can't tell how the audio picks up. That's why I said it twice. Sorry about that. Regardless. Nice little swastika on the collar. I kind of fucked it up, but there. Corrected it a bit. It's better. And then another good spot is the shoulders. So draw Nietzsche on either shoulder. I like that when I did that the other day. So like here would be the start, right? We got the light's not great, but you see the cross, and then you see Nietzsche, and then Nietzsche, right? And then I'll continue. Okay. Cross on the back. Not sure if you can see it. And then get to straighten out the fabric enough. I'm running out of Sharpie juice or ink or whatever. As I've said before, I don't know if you guys saw that video, but I do wear this shit outside, by the way. Not just in my backyard, but like out and about. Alright guys, I don't know at what time, at what point art time with Jordan was cut short, but so we got the cross and the swastika, Nietzsche, and then on the underside of this, another swastika, and then sides, we got swastika on the shoulder and back collar, as well as a cross on the back, and then got swastika on that shoulder. And swastika on that side, and then on this side, another swastika. So yeah, as I've said before, I do wear this outside, and anyone who has an issue just think on this for a second. Hitler, the Pope, and the bankers were all friends. Yeah, Hitler was allegedly genociding the bankers, right? It's almost like the Nazis were an arm of the bankers and the Pope. We had a bunch of people to rather than kill a bunch of bankers. The people that really went massacred were a bunch of rural farmers of the descent of the white race of the Americas, who then spread back to Europe and overtook Europe. Right? We're losing a lot of battles. And not going to lose the war overall, obviously, but yeah. That people who were passing down their oral history and living in the rural communities, that was the whole point of the first two world wars, was to kill as many of these people as possible, right? So the bankers and Hitler, the so-called Jews and Hitler, and the Pope, worked to that end. And then, of course, what do? You adopt the symbols of the people you're trying to destroy, so that after you do your number on them and you're re-educating everybody, you can re-educate the survivors of that group, who are now putty in your hands as far as like what they're taught, right? The younger generation. And then you teach them that the symbols that actually relate to them, right, are evil. It's like they teach these people that white people are evil and that the swastika is evil, when no. There's no one who hates the swastika on white people more than the Nazis and the Pope and the so-called Jews, the so-called Pope and so-called Jews, because Pope is the father. Pope means father, and there's only one father above, and he only has one Pontifex Maximus, and that's Jesus Christ. So, yeah. And if anyone hasn't seen my video, same with this. This is this is a symbol of the greatness of white people, but not Hitler, not the Pope, not the so-called Jews, but the people who they all hate. The white people of the Americas, the white people of Amber, the Amberite descended people. The people who are pro-existence versus anti-existence, you know. The Jews, the Hitler, the so-called Jews, Hitler, the so-called Pope, they're all anti-existence faggots who like getting the ass. You know. They would see, I don't know. I won't go there, but I've already beaten that dead horse enough times as far as what I was going to relate it to. But yeah, God bless. Spread the swastika. Spread the cross. You don't need to. All you really need to do, as far as all anyone needs to do is just live the way they truly know in their heart they ought, not based on like what people have attempted to condition them for, or are attempting to convince them or condition them for, just regardless of other people. I mean, sometimes what you feel you ought to do involves listening to what someone else said, you know. But just do what you know in your heart you ought, because I mean, God has provided us with everything we need naturally, so. God bless you guys. God bless America. God bless God, and thank God for God. Hope you all have nice days. Oh, here. Sorry about like the. I get OCD about my posture. I had fucked up my posture when I was little, and yeah, trying to fix it. So when I like freeze and stop randomly, it's because I'm trying to realign stuff posturally. Looks pretty schizo, I know. Either way, like I said, God bless you guys. God bless God, and thank God for God. And as always, God bless America. Alright, very small addendum / clarification. So, Genesis, meaning Genesis, this relates to Isis, yes, and then Egypt is in America, but digress. It also relates to 8. Isis, or Isis, 8th, right? Isis. There's also Isis, right? And assess are the same word. And to assess something is to judge something, right? And God, being everybody's Genesis, right? God is everybody's Genesis. And Genesis relates to Scorpio. Scorpio relating to death and rebirth. Likewise with the 8th house, which is analogous to Sim. Right? So, Genesis could be seen as meaning family of Scorpio or the 8th house, or family of God. Right? Because to assess is to judge, right? And God assessed or judged that he should hold the line rather than going away into the nothingness. Hence the conservation breeds expansion, breeds utilization. And frankly, it makes sense that conservation and conversation are so close to being the same word. Pardon the eating. The point being, to judge is don, right? Don is to judge. And don means like the head or the highest, so God. It also means the home, so God. And it also means the dawn, so God, right? And it means to judge, so to assess. So Genesis relates to the people of God and the natural godly systems that are in place as well. And then I'll just clarify this point too. As far as other animals have to do the going away when reproducing. The fact that we, as we are now, are able to hold the line and through conservation, breeding, expansion, breeding, utilization, we're able to reproduce. In that sense, we are the only being that is made in God's image in that sense. So that's a very specific and poignant example of how man is made in God's image. This is one of the main things that is referring to. It's a multiple thing, but that'd be one of the main ones. Either way, God bless you guys. God bless America. God bless God, and thank God for God.